And welcome back everybody to Limbus Company. Yesterday, oh yeah, Rodia is indeed the second tallest. Alright, yesterday we were continuing Canto V. We nearly finished Canto V, part 1. Act 1, we are gonna see if we can finish that today. We also, of course, have been checking out the different builds that we have. And yeah, we're gonna be doing all the things. So, bye from Jens. Oh, what's gonna go CJ cutie patootie because it's Megami. What do you expect? All right, catch you around classically. So yes, once again, everybody, if you missed anything on today's stream on the gaming portion, or you want to catch up with the full playthrough, the Games Are Bastard channel is where the archive, the VODs go to. Linked in the description for those of you who are live. Every game that we play live on stream eventually ends up over here. Also, for those of you right now on the live stream, and yes, Banana, I don't know what you want to say. More really clear as you go through the story. Good. And yeah, one of the things that I forgot to mention is, let me just open this thing real quick without giving you a freaking flashbang. Let me just do this. Yes, as many of you, shit, wrong button. As we discussed at the start of this stream, on the 17th of April, we will be doing a full-time experiment. I'm going to be going full-time for about 9 weeks. And with that, we are going to be having a new schedule, a temporary schedule for this. Gabe, the 2 new ring IDs got revealed. Nice. So, for example, here is the current schedule that we are doing. Our streams start at 6 p.m. We have the different formats, Monday through... Let me just go ahead and freeze this one. Let me freeze this row. So we have... oh, it didn't work. All right, so we have this schedule over here. Monday through Friday, we have the stream starting at 6 p.m. Saturdays, we have occasional streams because of my schedule. And then 9 p.m., as it is right now, we go for the gaming after show. Now, the schedule that we ended up settling for in the full-time experiment is our variation number 1. The streams overall start at 2 hours earlier. We're gonna have a lot more formats. On Wednesdays, we are starting the gaming after show an hour early, which I think this is when we're gonna play a different game. And then Mondays through Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, we're gonna be continuing Limbus Company, and we're gonna be playing for an extra half an hour every of these days as well. And if we do a Saturday stream, then we would probably put it to a vote. And yeah, just letting you know that between April 17th and June 20th, we are gonna be going full-time content creation, which also means putting a little bit as well into the gaming after show. With that said, let us go ahead and continue. I think we were about to finish. I think 5:20 is the start of Canto V Act 1. Did you see your message earlier? Which one? Oh yeah, from Metal Gear Rising, right? Yeah, I need to see the. I need to look at the character again. I need to look at the character again because I completely forgot how he sounds like. So yeah, with that, let's do this. The waves to ring Ringlu upscale. Nice. All right, we got our team and not you. All right, let's go. Let's go. He's Brazilian. Oh boy. All right, round 2 against the Sidons. Ooh, 4 waves. All right, we get plenty to play with these ones. You. Let's go. Upscale because how it works. Nice. Got the bonus for clearing part 1, but part 2 isn't unlocked yet for some reason. I don't know. Ethan, welcome back. And Inflame, welcome back. Back at it with the mermaids. Yep. Mermaids or sirens? Oh, they're calling them mermaids, I think, yeah. Very interesting take on mermaids. What made you want to play Limbus? The fact that we covered its music in the LFAs, and we reached 10,000 subscribers. Like when we reached 10,000 subscribers on the main channel, I decided, you know what? Let's actually start trying some of the games that we played. The next goal is in 15,000. I have to pick another couple of games. Don't look at me. And yeah, Limbus was one of them. Would I call you a mermaid? I mean, a Limbus Company mermaid for sure. Look at them. Just look at them. Oh my god. Fucking. Ugh. Yeah, there you go, friends. You're 100% a Limbus Company mermaid. Oh my god. Yeah, look at them. Yeah, this is what they're calling Limbus Company. This is what they're calling mermaids in this game. Yeah. Yeah, you lost power earlier? Well, at least you're back now. Let's go here, here, here. Rodia, fuck it, we're giving her the third sword. Fuck it, we ball. They're more like Eldritch Abominations and traditional sirens. Yeah, there you go, friends. Congratulations, you are an Eldritch Abomination. Oh, Murnot Mace. Yep. Oh boy. Big and strong? No. No. Oh my god. There you go. There you go. The one thing we did establish yesterday is that Mersault is indeed the most powerful being to ever exist in Limbus Company. Cake was delicious? Good for you. Good for you. I still want to make my donuts, but I was so busy today. I'm gonna be very busy throughout this week that I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the donuts done until the weekend. And in the weekend, maybe in the weekend I might still not be able to make my donuts. I'm not happy about it, but at the same time, yeah, I'm happy that I'm actually prepping for the full-time experiment. All right, let's see. Rodia has the 3 tiers. Give me the big attack, curva. All right, you, let's go. Oh, Mersault the strongest because he was told to be. Look, Mersault. Like Mersault defies everything. Mersault walks in, he doesn't light up the room, he scares away the darkness 100%. You know? Like, he's got a bear rug in his house. You know, a bear, like, the bear's not dead, it's just too scared to move. Because it's Mersault right there. What else? Mersault can download a car. Mersault can download more RAM. Oh boy. Oh, we're getting Furiosa for the final wave. GG. GG. Oh dear. Oh dear. If they survive. If they survive. Yep, Death once had a near Mersault experience. 100%. 100%. Oh. Oh god. Mersault is a painter who fell from the sky? I don't know about that, but Mersault doesn't fall down. Like, Mersault doesn't fall down. He just assaults the earth. Like that. Oh. Let's see. Mersault can be right and wrong at the same time. Yeah, Mersault gave Yisang his Furiosa. Yep, 100%. 100%. You know? Mersault knows how to make Virgilia smile. Superman uses Mersault undies. Yep. Oh. Ha! Go away! Go away! GG. Bozo, welcome back. Welcome today. Yes, more Limbus time. Yep. Says the whale of the perilous porous hand mermaid. Yep. How many left? None! This is the last one? Ugh. There was something off about those mermaids that crawled out of that whale. A feeling not so different from looking at an abnormality or a distortion. How much have I spent on this game? About, maybe some 70 bucks, maybe? About 70 bucks total, I think, so far. I think. Like, I've been mainly spending on the weekly enkephalin. So, yeah, I don't know. Like less than $100, but more than 40. So, Mersault once had an arm wrestling contest with himself and won. Yep. Mermaids. Were they human ones?
제 설명이 부족했겠네요.
I guess I should have explained that.
단순히 밑바닥에 산다고
Not every creature that lives in the depths of the Great Lake are called whales. Whales specifically refer to
호수에서 인간을
everything in the
습득해서
Great
모든
Lake that
것들을
can
부르는
parasitize us humans.
고래가
And whales give birth to mermaids. And where do these mermaids come from?
파도에 밀려온 고래에 먹힌 거예요.
They're people devoured by whales that
비슷한
came with the waves. There is no guarantee that we won't meet the same fate. Mersault knows Victoria's Secret, 100%. Listen, welcome today, how you doing? Mersault is the type of guy to apologize to the mosquito for biting him? No. No. Like, there was once a time where a cobra bit Mersault. And after 5 days of agonizing pain, the cobra died.
알겠죠?
See?
관리자님이
Now you
되돌리는
know
건
why you could
아무
turn the
소용이
clock all
없을지도
day
모른다.
and fail to bring us back. I see now. The waves will be unrelenting, unabating. And Ishmael, who'd already weathered and braved these endless crashing waves, was starting to snap strand by strand.
내게는
I have
반드시 이뤄야 할
a
목표가
mission that I can't fail.
그걸 방해하는 것들은
And I'll kill everything that stands in my way.
억세서 곤두박질 치면서
Even if I
부서지는
were to
한이 있더라도
stumble, even if every part of me were to fall apart, I'll see it through to the end.
집념과 투쟁심
Determined and ferocious! Both good attitudes we have when setting sail on an adventure!
God, Otis's like smug face is just, oh god. When Mersault happens, Mersault happens. Yep.
본격적인 항해
Because our voyage is just getting started!
Oh boy. Oh my god. Erkin on the welcome today. Oh my god. Oh boy. Mersault can make Otis stop bootlicking. Yep. Mersault is the sixth sense. Yep. Oh my god. GG. Okay, there we go. Now we start Canto V Act 2 Cruise Party. We are, and I love how it's represented throughout this. We have the different lakes over here, and you can just see it all. I love that they decided to use one of the most horrifying views that you can have from above, which is just farmland. You look at any map of farmland, and they decided to use this as the like scariest thing that you can look at. Like, let me come over to like an American farmland area. Let's see, what's an area with a lot of farmland in the U.S. We have not Wyoming. We use Tennessee has a lot of farmland. Tennessee has a lot of farmland, and maybe not Tennessee, because that's a lot more. West Texas has a lot of farmland. Yes. Let me go over here. Like, I'm just looking at it from the upside view, and then like you look at like the borders of the different farmland that you can get. In like Texas, like it's not showing on the regular map, but you go to like this kind of view, right? And Tell me they didn't draw these, like, inspiration from, like, regular farmland. It's very kind. It depends on where you're at. That is true. That is true. Yeah, no. Like, you look at this, then you look at the lakes, then you look back at this. Yeah. Yeah, that's just the, yep, the lakes is just divided up like farmland. All right. So yeah, like Tennessee does have a lot of farmland. I just didn't want to find it. Mersault makes Weebs glaze him on Twitch. Plus the emote. Megumi, what kind of Chuck Norris joke is that? What do they go? I love supporting small streamers, people. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's good intentions. Just the size of the streamer is not that. I don't think that's that great a factor, like the size of your audience, because we've had people here who are the support small streamers people, but now that I've gone from micro streamer to small streamer, they just left. And yeah, for me it's more like I support the people that I support. The size of the audience I find completely, that's a moot thing. Like, it's just how many people agree with me. I don't really base myself on that. So I love sabotaging large streamers. Oh god. It's okay. Once a streamer becomes large enough, they start doing it to themselves. Anyway. Mersault was the gardener in Eden's garden. No. Gape. Nuh-uh. That was my job. Don't whitewash over here. Don't whitewash over here. I might not have been the only gardener, but I was a gardener there, okay? So, all right, let's go. 520, Act 5, Canto V, Act 2. Let's go. Let's go. The lake. When I look into its waters, I see my shimmering reflection. Oh. Mersault was the Eden in Gardeners? Maybe. Mersault was my assistant gardener? Maybe. No comment. No comment. Mersault was the boss of the gardener in the Garden of the Eden? He wasn't my boss, no. Like, I don't know, like, we were just subcontractors, so... Yes, and... Megumi. I disavow. That is reserved for you and me. Oh god. Alright. Maybe I'm just as refracted and twisted like my reflection in the water. Doesn't matter which lake we're on. It always looks so warped. Oh. Unstable. Okay, Ishmael, have you considered the fact that you're looking at moving water, so that's how it's supposed to look like? Yi Sang had a mirror, so I love how Yi Sang's reflection was an idealized version of him, and hers is the complete opposite. I like the poetry in that. Is it supposed to be a Scottish or Russian accent? Look, if the Scottish sound a little bit more like this, and the Russian sounds a tiny bit more like this, duh? I happened upon Ishmael's musings around the time we were on our way to the elusive Lobotomy Corporation branch of the Great Lake. It had been a while since our last disastrous incident. Yeah, Ishmael should borrow Yi Sang's mirror, yeah. Yeah, the mirror we have is probably for this, yeah. Maybe my distorted reflections were just me? Okay, honey, Ishmael, baby, sweet princess, brat, Our dearest ray of sunshine. You just described them as distorted reflections, so no. You are drawing the distinction still. Even from a distance, it was evident that Ishmael was gazing down at her own reflection in the water. I rested my wandering feet and decided to watch her for a moment. Dante! Dante! Phrasing! Oh my god, dude! Phrasing! I wanted to see what Ishmael was looking at. Together.
손에 피가 맺혔었지.
My hands were peeling, bleeding. There we are.
소금물이 들어가서 쓰라리고
Salt water seeped into my gaping wounds.
정신이 나갈 정도로
It hurt so much. So much I thought I might faint if I didn't let go.
놓을 수 없었어.
But I couldn't. I...
무엇을 놓고 싶지 않았던 걸까?
What was I holding on to? Ah!
관리자님,
Executive Manager! There is a matter to require your attention! We're approaching our next coordinates!
Okay. Result doesn't even have IDs. He always has the abilities the manager says he has. There you go. So, like, Mersal doesn't have IDs. He has a wardrobe. Mersal doesn't have IDs. He's got a wardrobe. It's all in his room. It's all in his room. Like, while every other sinner, you know, like, imagine, like, Dante uses the card, and they go through, you know, those Sailor Moon, transformation animations, like, full minute and a half, like, song and dance. Mersalt just, you know, he goes to his room real quick, changes, comes back, and, like, it happens so fast, and you don't even notice. Yeah, he just wears, he doesn't LARP about them. He doesn't LARP about them. He just is. Same with EGO. Yeah, he just is. Like, he doesn't need any of this equipment. Have you seen Magical Girl Dawn yet? No, I haven't.
저도 보죠.
I'll go see too. Ishmael woke from her introspection and straightened herself. She strode towards us.
앞에는 뭐가 있죠?
What's up ahead?
눈앞에 보이는 것과 레이더
The raiders caught something! We have visual
한 척의
on
횃불.
a solitary ship!
Mersalt's ID is number 1, yes. Design the Glass and Highlights channel. I need to, yeah, I haven't seen it yet. There's no other mirror world Mersalt. There's only one in existence. Yep, Mersalt went on a multiverse match and won it all. Like, all versions of Mersalt just fused together into one, and that's it. There's just one Mersalt.
그리고
And it looks like we have 3 hours to kill before we're allowed to move to the next lake!
다음 호수로 갈 때까지
Unless
3시간을 기다려야 하는.
the executive manager would authorize us to weather the waves once more!
그럴 필요는 없겠지만
Oh, she's sweating now. No, Otis. The losses were worse than I anticipated. And remember what Ishmael said. We were extremely lucky. The waves that came for us were relatively manageable one. Metal Gear. Mersal phone is 1 and his license plate is A. Yup. Otis still the vocalist. Yeah, Otis, yeah. Yeah, by the way, if you want a closer look, here's the full list. Like, you can screenshot this right now if you want. This is the full list that we have right now. Some of these don't make full sense for everybody. It just makes sense for me because these are my notes on which voices I'm giving. But yeah, this is the full list so far. I need to turn this into an Excel sheet, but that's a different problem for another day. Mersalt. Yeah, Mersalt checks the ID of the verification processes. Scottish Ishmael, yeah. redhead, sales, Scottish.
명령하시오.
Yes!
따르겠습니다.
Executive manager!
Thanks to Otis, who quickly abandoned the idea, the sinners and I could observe this new vessel with somewhat lighter hearts.
다행히 해적선으로 보이지는 않아요.
What a relief! That doesn't look like a pirate ship. That's Oh! Lo! That is a mini cruise ship over yonder! A veritable party ship! A vessel for partying! Fiesta, muchachos, fiesta! Even from this distance, I could see the colorful balloons and banners decorating the ship.
난
I love to party! Of course, the fucking Spanish is crazy about fucking partying. Like, this is just something that Hispanics tend to have. Like, they just love partying for no good reason. Oh my god. She's a little bit excited, yeah. Oh my god.
거기서는
None shall be vexed, no matter how I frolic at a party. Not will pay mind to how I leap and run and shout in there. What joy is it not? Fiestas.
애를 얼마나 구박했으면 이렇게.
Virgie, go easy on girl, why don't you?
저런 데에서는
But-
특산물 요리도 내놓을 텐데.
I'm sure they sell local delicacies there too.
귀한 음식일 텐데.
Liquor, treats not found anywhere else in the city. Rhodia and Don Quixote both shot twinkling glances in my direction, then at Virgilius, then back at me. Virgilius shrugged. Whatever we decided to do here was none of his business. Entirely because Karen didn't ask for it. Not courting, welcome today, how you doing? Entirely because Karen didn't ask for it. If Karen had heard this conversation and overheard Rhodia say that, oh, there's like food there, she would have said, and Virgilius immediately, we're going in, and that's it. Well, maybe they can tell us something about the nearby Lobotomy Corporation branch. Or maybe they know something about the LCCB agents. Don Quixote was rhythmically swaying her shoulders. Maybe she's trying to imitate the Marlene dance she glimpsed back at the club. What voice is Virgilius?
He has a very, very serious downward tone. Fairly unique voice for him. Not quite that of a chain smoker, just of somebody who's a little bit down all the time.
And it's entirely because I can't do a Hungarian accent, okay? There are so many bears in Romania. The animals too, right? Hi-ho! Allow me to ask thee and thy fine company a few questions! The faintly blaring music was the only response from the ship.
이 음악 때문에 안 들릴 수도 있겠어.
Well, they can't hear us over the music.
지나치게 시끄러워서.
Boy, music these days is just too loud for me.
건너가서 물어보고 그렇게
It'll be
빠르겠어.
faster if we just head over there and ask them in person.
I like how they recorded his lines this time around, asking him to make some distance with the microphone instead of just asking him to turn down the volume of the microphone. Cause you can make like a distant scream with the microphone, like if you turn down the volume, right? Hey, can you hear me? Hey, you know, like you can really make it sound like you're distant just by turning a volume knob. But then they made him just go to the other side of the room and record from there. Gregor isn't that old, and he's 70. Like, he used to be in the army, and being in the army, it's one of those things, right? Like, fear the old in the areas where they die young. So yeah, like, the military ages you. So yeah. I guess we can quickly stop by and ask them a few questions. We had 3 hours to kill anyway. Might as well make ourselves useful and collect some intel. Ishmael shot a glance at Virgilius before staring at the floor, wordlessly. She wants to be a brat.
저 배가 누구의 배인지 어떤 일을 겪은 배였는지를
I'd say
정확히
it's
모르는
a reckless
상태에서 간다는
idea to
것은
just
무모한 짓이라고
row up to a
생각되지만
random vessel we don't know anything about, like
관리자님이
it's on in our
그렇게
history.
생각하셨다면
But if the executive manager insists,
네, 건너가죠.
sure, let's stop by.
저거는 또 갑자기 오티스나
That was a very artist thing to say, isn't it?
이렇게 하기로 했을 뿐이에요.
Just the attitude I decided to adopt. Oh! Get sassed! Get called a redney! Oh my god, get called a redney! All the voice actors are insane at their job, they really are. I just find it funny that the Gregor yelling, they decided, like the actor, and this is probably a director, the director telling the voice actor to step to the other side of the room, because I could hear the echo of the rest of the room. So yeah, Ishmael still being a brat, yeah, now she's copying Otis. Oh my god. Is just the attitude I decided to adopt.
Now this boat will come in useful.
이건 뒤집어질 리 없는
This boat, not capsize.
군용조끼나 튜브는 안
should
넣어도
say,
될까요?
pack some life vests, so boy. By the time all 13 of us squeezed our way in, the skiff was absolutely packed and precariously swaying. Some sinners' faces darkened with precariously swaying. Some sinners' faces darkened with concern. There's free voice acting. They shoved him into the fur breaker for that one I did. Lovely. Don't worry, guys. Even if you all drown, I'll bring you guys right back. All right as rain. Just kidding.
Right then. Drink responsibly, everyone.
Virgilius is so happy that he gets one-to-one time with Karen. Like, he gets one-on-one time, father-daughter time with Karen. In a matter that was extremely out of character, Virgilius waved at us. Does he know something we don't? Yes, he does. He 100% does. Oh my god. Yup. Alright, that is the start of Act 2. Firefist Gregor literally just screams. Nice. Nice. Not a solid snake. Jesus, what the hell is happening here? I'm giving them the voices that either fit or I find fun or funny. And that's what's been going on. All right, let's go party. Let's go party. I still don't see anyone on the deck.
기다려 보시오. 내가
Wait but a moment.
있는 힘껏
I shall make us. I shall make use of my lungs to howl a bellow so powerful that they have no recourse but to heed us. Shut it! You embarrass my eardrums!
그런데 이런 선상 파티
By the way, is it okay for us to just barge into a yacht party like this?
Remember today, have fun with it? Alright, catch you around, Frenzy. Oh my god.
We don't have an invitation or anything like that either.
주눅들지 마 그래. 이런 건
Well,
원래
fuck
같이
just,
즐길수록
Greg.
신나는 거야.
The more the merrier, that I'll understand.
다치고 나발이고 목표는 정보 수집이에요.
Care less about a party.
헛짓거리하면 놓고 갈
We're
겁니다.
here to gather intel. Waste any more time and I'm leaving you behind.
진짜 좋아 보이긴 하네요.
This place is really fancy. Well, your voice portfolio is looking good. Might as well put that on resume. I don't know about that, but the best, worst voice acting, absolutely. Numerous liquor bottles and half-eaten food were strewn about haphazardly all over the deck.
바로 직전까지 이
Oh,
자리에서
it appears that this party must have ended very recently and abruptly. Ah, I spy light shining from the ship's interiors. I shall go swiftly like the wind and verify its sources. Same music from the disco, yep. Don Quixote, running on sheer excitement for a party, scuttled to the cabins. That's what Loudmouth got, then. Heathcliff has his fist into the loudspeakers that's been blaring music the entire time.
이제
Blimey! That's a relief. My eardrums were about to burst. Heathcliff, we haven't been here for 5 minutes and you're already engaged in property damage. I decided to remain silent. The music was pretty loud. Who is Heathcliff? Look, you get. There's these creatures from the world of Warhammer 40,000. They're called the Orc Boys. And the Orc Boys are the biggest, baddest, meanest creatures of the entire galaxy. They are British and they've got the best voice. Warhammer 40k orcs. Let me just show you. Yeah, these are the orcs in Warhammer. Big, fully masses of just pure muscle. And in the world of Warhammer, like Warhammer 40k, it has many factions, and each faction has this faction could dominate the galaxy if it weren't for blank. The orcs in Warhammer 40k would dominate the galaxy if it wasn't for the fact that they are unbelievably stupid. They have one of the most overpowered, they are one of the most powerful species in the entire galaxy. They have the power of belief. If enough orcs believe something, it becomes true. That's how strong they are. But they are unbelievably stupid. And that is the faction. Pretty good lore, but I like the clown guys. The clown guys, that would be the Harlequins. The Harlequins, yeah, these are an elf faction. They are basically elf clown assassins. And their sense of humor is not the most straightforward, so to say. But yeah, can't they believe that they're incredibly smart? They believe themselves to be smart, but that's one of the only things that... No, they're not smart. They believe in being cunning or brutal, because they have their two gods. They have Gork and Mork. One of them is brutal but cunning, and the other is cunning but brutal. Brutal but cunning, and cunning but brutal. So yeah, they're not smart, they are cunning. So yeah, no. Like Warhammer, yeah, the Harlequins, they are the clown faction, basically, of Warhammer 40k. Their god is literally the laughing god, and nobody knows how to pronounce his name. So yeah, Tau is the best faction, so Lave, I disavow. So, there are little people that look at, Adeptus Mechanicus, yes, and, yeah, the Mechanicus, that we had Act 3, what's it called, Canto 3, which was, with Sinclair and everything, based on the Mechanicus 100%. The Mechanicus are a human faction, and they just replace as much as they can from their body with augmentations, except the brain. The brain is the only thing that you're not allowed to replace, but you're allowed to augment. So yeah. What's the but for humans? Humans would dominate the galaxy if it wasn't for the fact that the Imperium of Man is incredibly backwards, tyrannical, and a religiously zealous faction that refuses to advance technologically. Cromer would hate the Adeptus Mechanicus. Like, the Adeptus Mechanicus is the faction that builds everything for the rest of humans. And, yeah, like, Cromer would probably want to kill them all. But, yeah, no, like, the humans have that. Like, they are spread way too thin, the Empire is way too corrupt, and there's basically no hope. Like, they lost a civil war kind of thing. And, yeah, no, like, the humans have that, the orcs have that. Like, the elves could dominate the galaxy if it wasn't for the fact that they're nearly extinct. There's a bunch of different ones, just like IRL. Like, imagine the IRL, and that's what Warhammer does, right? Like, you take something from the real world, you crank it up to 40,000 instead of 10, and you get, like, the different Warhammer 40k factions. I love it. It's my favorite fictional universe. It's my favorite fictional universe. Anyway, let's see. I decided to remain silent. The music was pretty loud.
Well, it's awful quiet up here now that the music's gone.
Thanks for the 40k lore. I have a video on the main channel of like a quick introduction to the different factions. Like, it's such a cool... Like, what I love about 40k is that if you like a type of faction, no matter what it is, like, you decide, like, what kind of fictional characters do you like, the characteristics, chances are there's a Warhammer faction for it. IRL elves are also almost extinct. Yep. Yeah, like, if any of you, like, you say, like, oh, I like vampires, and there's a faction for that. You like Nurgle? Of course you do. We all do. Like, no matter what faction, chances are there's some faction in 40k that has that. Like in Project Moon lore so far, it's good. It's great. I like the little headcanon that we've built over here. Nurgle. Yes, Warhammer has 4 Chaos Gods. Warhammer 40k and Warhammer Fantasy has the 4 Chaos Gods. The 4 Chaos Gods, I love that the music is going with this. And the 4 Chaos Gods, each of them represent one aspect of nature. You have the Chaos God Tzeentch, which is the Chaos God of change and trickery. You have the Chaos God Nurgle, which is the Chaos God of pestilence and death and rot and stability. You have the Chaos God Khorne, which is the Chaos God of war and death and survival of the fittest. And you have the Chaos God of Slaanesh, which is the Chaos God of sensation and excess. So, yeah, Nurgle is the Chaos God of rot, of pestilence, of dirty. So, yeah. So, yeah, no, I'm loving Project Moon lore so far. I really love what they've done with, like, classic literature and everything. You like the Alpha Legion? The Alpha Legion is so much fun. Yeah, Khorne written as Khorne. Like, some of these spellings are, like, you know, for the sake of not having it the same way. But, yeah, Gregor would be part of Nurgle, 100%. No, Gregor would 100% be a Tzeentch creation. Because Tzeentch, like, even the story of Metamorphosis, it would 100% be something that Tzeentch does. Like, Tzeentch can be summarized as fucking with people. And what better way to fuck with a person than to just randomly turn him into a cockroach? So yeah, the Elder made Slaanesh. Yes, Slaanesh is the newest Chaos God, which was created by the elves. The Elder are the elves, because the elves, after winning the game of galaxy, of ruling the galaxy, they descended into depravity, and they literally murder-fucked Slaanesh into existence. They did it so much that a rift was torn into the galaxy and Slaanesh was born. There's a faction of walking living fungi. Nurgle. Yeah, like Nurgle demons in 40k. You look at Nurgle demons and yeah, they are basically just a bunch of different fungi. And by the way, Nurgle and the orcs, because in 40k the orcs are made out of they are living fungi. They are living mushrooms. So yes, all chaos touched humans can develop mutations too. Yep. And it seems like in the case of Gregor, it could have been Nurgle or Tzeentch. So yeah, Yeah, the orcs can also, like the orcs, Hammer 40k orcs, they are also, like the reason why they're green is because they are fungi. Like they are fungi. So, orcs are like strength-based fungi, Nurgle are basically pestilence-based fungi. Like, all of their abilities are based on, like, spreading disease and whatnot. So yeah, no, like we have this really, really, really cool. Again, like you tell me a faction that you like, and Warhammer has it. I love it. Yeah, they're literally born from fungus, like they're mutated fungi. Yeah.
It's awful quiet up here now that the music's gone.
그러고 보니 지금
Oh,
상황과 비슷한 이야기가
this reminds me of a similar story my nanny used to tell me. It's an old story, but Don Quixote returns with a dumbfounded expression on her face. There was not.
뭐가? 음식?
What?
아니면 둘 다?
What was not? Food, drinks, both? There was no one. Nadie. Yet, the lights were left on, with nary a soul to be seen inside.
방금까지 파티가 있었던 게 자명.
Ridiculous! It is clear that mere moments ago, a large group of people were having a party on the deck! How could there be no one aboard?
Just really likes mushrooms and still to this day cannot find a reason why. Some people are into that kind of stuff. Vampires? Yes, there's 2 factions that could fit that. For truth, mayhaps they are busy themselves with a game of hide and seek.
Can't imagine that the crowd that left all these liquor bottles behind would be the kind that enjoys playing hide and seek like kids at a party.
그럼 사라졌다는 건가요?
So what?
여기 사람들이
It just
죽어서
vanished into thin air like
그러면
they were like,
이미 파도에
wait,
당한데?
the waves already?
가능성을 둔다면
Oh, there's one remaining possibility. This ship's storage space up again.
그런데 파티를 하던 사람들이
Are you
이
saying
모든
that
음식과
these
술을
40
내보내고
people
좁은 창고에
left
무릎을
all this
모았다고.
uneaten food and liquor behind just to hold it in cramped storage room?
아, 네.
Oh,
이런
I
이야기였어요.
remember now. Yes, the story went just like this. Once a huge manor sent out invitations for a grand party, but when the guests arrived, they found the manor vacant and engulfed in deadly silence.
저희 노래나 다시 틀까요?
How about we get the music going on again?
라디오 작살냈는데?
I smashed the radio, lad.
이게 파도에 당했던 배라면
This ship was struck by the waves. We have to get out of here now.
네. 열려 있는
Then, boom, boom, banging noises coming from behind the door, slightly ajar. Of course, they went there to investigate and
들어가 보았더니
사람들이 두 팔을 편
and there they were, bodies as stiff as corpses in rigor mortis, arms stretched forward, hopping up and down, wahoo! Oh, that's, I think I'll go check the storage space.
싱클레어군 왜 그렇게 손바닥?
Sinclair, wherefore art thy palms so sodden?
체질이에요.
It's genetics. By the way, a vampire, there is one major vampire faction in Warhammer, which is called the Blood Angels. They are a sub-faction of the Space Marines, and they are basically superhuman Catholic-themed vampires. They are one of my favorite factions. Like, my favorite faction, of course, when it comes to the Space Marines, is the White Scars, because the White Scars are literally space Mongols. Like, it's literally just space Mongolia. And made of Space Marines. And yeah, like the Blood Angels, they have Dante, by the way. Like, this is Dante, their current chapter master. And he is cursed with not being able to die. Like, he's cursed with life right now. And the Blood Angels, they have the Red Thirst. Which, yeah, they just really thirst for blood. Like, they're otherwise regular Space Marines, but they really want blood. They really want blood. And if they go, if the red thirst goes far enough, they go insane with the black rage and turn into the death company. The death company, they are basically, they have an ability in the tabletop game which is called Too Angry to Die, where they can survive lethal wounds because they're that fuck-ass angry. And yeah, Warhammer White Scars is the name of the Space Mongols in Warhammer. Yeah. Doomslayer, less powerful, but a similar concept. To the Dooms. Although Doomslayer would be more, probably the World Eaters. Because the World Eaters, they are absolutely fuck-ass mad, blood for the blood god. They are the violence-based faction. There's a couple of others that also have a similar trait. So I would say the World Eaters would be basically the if Doomguy had fell to the and switched sides, because the World Eater's Primarch is called Angron. Like the guy is absolutely fuck-ass unreasonably mad all the time. That is the leader, the gene seed of the World Eaters. What are those that tell that the Codex is a bunch of bullshit? I mean, depending on the Codex, because some of them, like recent editions, they've been making a bunch of changes that don't make too much sense, but yeah. Doomguy is Grey Knight, just because Remnant's hunted. Like, so many factions you can draw parallels with when it comes to Doomguy, yeah. So, yeah. Milkman, welcome today, how you doing? So yeah, no, like, there are, like, for example, the Codex of the Custodes recently came with a bunch of retcons that didn't really make sense. Like, they tried to retcon stuff from 30 years ago that it was very clear it was like a political move that didn't make sense in the world, but yeah. Malum Kato's Doomslayer? Maybe. Anyway, let's continue. Sinclair hurriedly left the room in search of the ship's storage. Which was the dance that was all the rage back then, apparently.
춤이라는 건 정말이지.
The art of dancing
심오한 것인가
must
보군.
truly be an art of great profundity.
별 이야기도 아니었잖아.
Well,
기대하게
I
만든.
was some damn squib. I thought it was actually going somewhere.
본인은 틀림없이
I had thought with quite the confidence that this would be a tale of the living dead.
괜히 애 겁주기는.
Oh, what you do that for? You scared the kid of... Where'd he go? I'll go find Sinclair. Fucking Honglu, dude. Fucking Honglu. Alright. Nice. Alright, Cruise Party Part 3. Let's go. Now we have a fight. How old is Warhammer? 40k goes back 30 plus years. Like, the first 40k was Rogue Trader. That was in the 1980s, I think, that it first came out. Then they made Fantasy shortly after, so over 30 years old. It's such a fascinating world, and they are nowhere near done with the stories that they have to tell. Like, we have, about 600 novels total in the world of Warhammer 40k. Which, it's not a single series of 60 novels. It's like, of 600 novels. It's that there's multiple stories that take place in multiple places. Like, for example, my favorite character in 40k is called Trezin the Infinite, which is basically kleptomaniac, who is kleptomaniac to the extreme. He steals everything and anything, and he is the lord of a planet, and he can just take anything he wants. And he has a book, The Infinite and the Divine, which is him bickering with someone else of a similar stature, and it's just so fucking funny. Why give Dante a shield when they already have when he already has 12 meat shields? Well, you know, might as well. The Infinite Divine is a masterpiece. I love that book so much. I have the other Necron books, the Twice Dead King. I've been wanting to read them, but you know, with my super busy schedule, I haven't given myself the time to. But oh my god, I love the Necrons, dude. They're such a fun faction. Like, I have armies that I play the tabletop with. Like, I have the Blood Angels. I have an army of Necrons. I have an army of Sororitas, and I have an army of Chaos Demons. And so worth it. So worth it. Necrons are basically like Terminator robots, Egyptian mummies kind of things. So yeah. Anyway, it's pretty dark in here. The hallway to the storage was significantly narrower than the party deck. I had nothing but faint, occasionally flashing lights to guide me through this dark hallway. I decided to proceed carefully. Fucker, do you not have a tablet? Does that tablet not have a flashlight? Oh my god. Gave Dante a bow for real. He's gonna end up shooting an arrow through Gilda's head. Yep. Oh my god. Do you like mermaids? The ones from here, they've been, they look like very useful resources. Seriously. This place is way creepier than wherever Hong Lu was going with his story. Sinclair? You there? Look, the only mermaid I would want to... No, not saying it. Not saying it. Not saying it. Alright. Yeah, the man's head don't get fired. Yeah. Say it? Okay. The only mermaid I would want is Megumi. Oh god. His head is literally on fire, but it's like fireless fire. There you go. Oh my. They make perfume. Yeah, they make perfume and ice cream out of them, yeah. Yeah, we saw that at the port town. I wasn't sure where these water droplets were falling from, but they were really getting on my nerves. We all knew that. Say something new. Yeah. Megumi flavored ice cream. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yaoi? No. No. Lightless fire? Yep. I don't see anything here. Not that I could in this dark, even if there were. All I see is a very faint ray of light and... Sinclair. And Sinclair. It seemed to me that he'd been standing here for a good while. Exactly how long, I wasn't sure. Huh? Sinclair stood there, still like death. He looked up. What are you looking at? Now that I'm in here, I noticed that there was something funny about the ray of light. Yeah, maybe it's just decoration? No. Eldritch Abomination could make some pretty good ice cream and perfumes. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that the meat could probably be used for other stuff as well, so yeah. I assumed that the light I saw was from a lamp or something, but no. It was just there, surrounding the general area where Sinclair stood. There was no light source. So the light's shining from the outside, maybe? No, that doesn't make sense either. We are deep into the ship's storage. A big metal box with no opening for even a single strand of natural light. You can gamble it. You can gamble your points away in the chat. Yeah, like there's points that you can use usually for the requests. Because you know, before the gaming we do requests, and you can gamble those points away and learn the lesson that yeah, you can. Like gambling is there, and you have to make the active choice not to engage in it, or you can do it and lose all your points. Yeah. Imagine if the fire was just a cardboard cutout. That'd be funny. Besides, it's nighttime. This is getting more and more bizarre by the second. Where is this life coming from? Where is this light coming from? Ah, Metal Gear. Sinclair, we gotta get out of here. Run! Now! Come on! Fear of the unknown intensifies. What I saw defied every bit of common sense I had accumulated over the journey. And I had to get Sinclair out of there. I snatched and tugged his limp wrist. Come on, wake up! That seemed to have done the trick. Sinclair suddenly snapped back to reality and began screaming. He bolted out of the room. That's not the plan! Wait a bloody...
공중의 사람이 공중의 사람이 공중의 사람이
이거 진짜 무서워졌는데.
Okay, now I'm actually creeped out.
사람 일리가 없죠.
That can't be a person.
그럼
Then that was
설명할 시간이 있나요?
What?
당장 무기
You
들어요.
think we have enough time for a lecture? Prepare for battle. Twitch barely gamble. People on YouTube always gamble. What does that tell you? Look at the background. Shit, I forgot to look at the background. So we have new siren. Looks like a whale. Looks like we got a whale in the background. All right, Rodia, you start with your very, very lovely shields, please. You here, and here. Yep. It tells you that YouTube people are more willing to take risks, sometimes unnecessary. Oh boy. Shit, I completely forgot that I need to revamp the point system and set up the store. Alright. I had one Rodia's Pride as 3 ends up in the bottom. It happens, you know. Happens. Shit happens. Alright, you need to redo yours as well. Here and here. Let's go.
당신 짝패군요.
Come on, girls and boy. We got one. I think Isang is the only dude, right? I think Isang is the only dude in the team right now. Shit, I didn't notice until now. There's still more. Yeah, for the different durations. Gonna be able to use the... Okay, since you're here and everybody else is gone, I am thinking of establishing that songs up to 5 minutes are the regular 10 points. After that, the cost is gonna go up. Yeah! Yi Sang is the only dude in the in this so far. There you go. All right, give her the third one. You here, and you want red. Yeah. So basically, make it exponentially more points. Interesting take. Yeah, like for 6 minutes you need a certain amount, 7 minutes you need a certain amount, 8 minutes you need a certain amount, and need to buy it off the store when you win, kind of thing. And if you can't, then you provide a new song. Like, it's gonna get very expensive. It's gonna get very expensive for some of the points. There's gonna be like exponential values. So there you go, Ryushu, there you go. You fucking what, mate? Oh shit, paralyzed. Ooh, that's not good. God, these are creepy as fuck. Come on, Ishmael. There you go. Good girl. Okay. This is the last wave. Let's see. We do have some paralysis. Minato could get away with saving points by requesting smaller songs, and once you have enough, attempt a couple of times longer track. Yeah. Like, it's gonna be, if you win, then you have to buy the voucher. But yeah, that way you can, like, you need to we prioritize and we ensure different durations. Yeah. Like, we're talking like a 15-minute track is probably gonna be something like 100,000 points or 10,000 points, something like that. Like, that's how much I'm like. I need to do the chart for it, but yeah. That one grass type Pokemon starter, but if it was, they look like a water Bulbasaur, yeah, little bit. Yep, like, it's gonna be ridiculously expensive. Oi! 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 Are we gonna... GG? Yeah, I'm thinking of something like that, Running Kid. I'm thinking of something like that. I'm gonna spend the next few days figuring that out. Okay. Girls are kind of really good in the syncing. Team outside of you saying, yeah. Game died. Looks like his server might have given me the thing. Yeah, it looks like a server issue. Looks like a server issue. Let's just give it a moment. Hope it's all the time for you. Daily reset. Is it daily reset yet? No, we still have an hour before the daily reset. Okay, let's give it a minute. No, reset isn't an hour. Reset isn't an hour. Like daily reset isn't an hour. So, oh, it's the daily reset now? Oh, daylight savings happened at oh shit. Okay, let me force the game to close. Let me just Alt F4 and let's just boot it up. Let's boot it back up. It could be that we might have, because if it's daily reset, then yeah, then all right, there we go. Versal reached through the mirror and broke the server, probably. All right, let's see, because daily reset has been at 11 recently for me. Because we got the daylight savings and it was an hour later. Let me check. Yeah, daily reset has not happened yet. It's in an hour. So yeah, looks like we just okay, we lost yeah, probably bugged out. We probably just bugged out. Yeah, the daily reset is in an hour. Yeah, the daily reset is in an hour. Alright, we can skip this. We're gonna have to do the fight again. Yeah, game did a fucky wook. It's the first time. Like, I have like 200 hours in this game by now, and it's the first time the game bugs out like this. So I am happy with. I am not upset at this. Is my point. All right, you over here, you here, you here, and there you go. Just skipping win rate. Well, we might try win rate. We might try win rate, yeah. In the meantime, everybody, don't forget that if you missed anything in today or you want to catch up with the full playthrough, Games Are Bastard is where the whole thing goes to. Links in the description. This is where all the VODs and the full playthrough goes to. Thank you again, everybody, for subscribing to this. All right. There we go. Whale Noses Battle SCs. Yep. All right, win rate. Let's see. Hell yeah, Otis. A lot of people complain about people being banned for using bots to grind mirror dungeons. The fuck are you using? Don't bot. Don't bot. First and foremost. Like, okay. If you're gonna engage in pathetic behavior like that, fucking rent your account out, macro specifically. The fuck? Look, if you want to engage in shit like that, rent out your account to like a Venezuelan or an Iranian, pay them like $20 and that's it. And that's it. Like, pay some like third worlder, like the equivalent of whatever the fuck, and just have them grind out the dungeons for you, like the fucking people did in World of Warcraft and everything. Yeah, I got the enkephalin back, so it looks like it was some sort of bug. So, Ryoshi don't depress? Yeah. Why pay when you can do it yourself? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, in general, do it yourself. Like, I don't see the point of pay. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no, they panicked our girl. They panicked. Ryoshi is about to go off. Oh no, Ryoshi is about to go off. Oh no. Hopefully we finish them first. Yup, let's hope so. Because otherwise we are in big trouble. Village is one of the shiny collectible waifus and husbandos without putting in the actual effort. It really is. Like, a lot of people want to skip the line, which, you know, is not... It's not an uncommon sentiment, but I will say... Oh god, there she comes. There she comes. Oh boy. Easy and carry? Yeah, always. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. At least one of them is gonna die, I think. Ooh. Yup, looks like at least one of ours died. Oh no! No, it looks like we all made it! Oh, we all made it! The game, this game is not complicated. Like, okay, I have, it's not even a hot take. The whole, I want to skip the line kind of attitude, 100% third worlder mentality. 100% third worlder mentality. You know how I know that? Because that is the kind of attitude that has corrupted Guatemala beyond, yeah, just to fuck them with staggers. Thankfully, it was already done. Yeah. Yeah, no, thankfully they were fine. It's lots of text, but actually not that it's not that complicated a game. It really isn't. And of all games, if you want to do that with this game, like, are you the kind that, like, are you the type that uses cheats on, like, super easy games? Like, are you the type, like, what's a really easy game? What's a really easy game out there that is like, we're not, like, there's no difficulty to this? Like, are you the kind of person that uses cheats on Stardew Valley? Are you the kind of people that uses cheats on what other game could be something like this, right? Are you the kind of person that, like, what's a game that would be like super fucking bad to use cheats on? Let me see. Megumi, welcome back. Let me see, right? Like, I'm just looking at the different games that I have. Like, what would be a game that, like, if you were to use cheats, like, the fuck are you doing, dude? The fuck are you doing? Like, that kind of attitude. Let me see. Let me see. What do we have around here? Like those 100% story games where, like, Tetris? No, like, Tetris does have its difficulty thing. Ultra Kill? No, Ultra Kill is a difficult game. Like, Ultra Kill is a very difficult game, so if you put cheats on that, then yeah, whatever. But I'm talking about, like, why are you even bothering playing this game? Kind of bad. Like, I'm looking through here, I can't see a single one. Like, are you the type of person who uses cheats on a dating simulator? Are you the kind of person who, like, are you the type of person who uses cheats on the Stanley Parable? Kind of thing, right? Like, this game, what's the fucking point in even cheating if not for the fact that you just want to cheat? Are you the type of person that uses cheats on, like, Uncharted or something like that? Are you the type to cheat on Solitaire? Like, let me look at some of the games I have, right? Like, I have my Steam over here. Like, what is a super fucking easy game that I love? That I love, that is just, like, extremely easy. Oh god, none of them are my favorites. Let's see. Any of them over here that I might recognize? Definitely not here. Definitely not. No, but definitely not. Beginner's Guide would be one of them. Shadow of the Colossus. That one has its level of difficulty. But let's see. Like, what we got here? What else could there be? Like, one of these, like, how the fuck? Why would you even bother cheating on a game like this? Kind of. That's what I'm trying to. Are you the type that cheats on Cookie Clicker? Balatro could be one. I haven't played Balatro yet. Like, are you the type that cheats on Death Stranding? Like, are you the type that would cheat on Death Stranding? This game is not difficult. This game is not difficult at all. It has an insane story, and that's that. Like, are you the type that cheats on a game like this? Single player and already beaten. That's what game. Like, we're not talking about that, Megumi. We're not talking about like, oh yeah, I beat the game and I just want to fuck around. I'm talking about, oh yeah, like auto balancer, like. You know, like, I'm talking about the kind of game that it's giving you, like, is it giving you such a difficult time to beat it for the first time? Because I understand something like, oh, I beat the game, I'm fucking around with cheats and mods kind of thing. That's fine. That's fine. But we're looking at, like, are you the type that cheated on Little Misfortune? It's hard later on, but brain power required. I don't know. How big is my library? Like 500 games, something like that. I used to work with tech reviewers, and I would get a lot of free games. Like, are you the type that cheats on Goat Simulator? Queen of Hatred Real, welcome today. How you doing? Like, are you the kind of person that cheats on Goat Simulator? Like, that's the level of why would you even bother with this kind of thing? Like you get me, right? Like you get this kind of thing. Like, are you the kind that cheats on Hogwarts Legacy? Are there cheats for Little Big Planet? I'm pretty sure there's like some hacks for it, something like that. Little Big Planet being another one. Like you know, Kerbal Space Program has its level of difficulty. Like, would you be the type to cheat on Lego Star Wars kind of thing? Like, that is the level of like, dude. Like, are you the kind of like, did you cheat on Little Misfortune, Limbo? Yeah, like some of these games I haven't played them, but you know, what else would be another like super humiliating one to see that kind of stuff? Let's see, what else do I have? We haven't played this one either. What else? Like, are you the type that would cheat on No Man's Sky? No Man's Sky is a really good game. Like, the regular survival is super easy. Super easy game. Barely any challenge at all. Barely any challenge at all. Excuse me, what other game could it be like such a ridiculous concept to even try and cheat? Let's see. Like, are you the type that cheats on Satisfactory? Animal Crossing. Like, for Animal Crossing, I can understand, like, the exploits of, oh, changing the time of day to get specific teams, but, have the mods I use make things harder. Megami, 1, phrasing, 2, respect. So, yeah, some platform, like, simple, puzzle solving, like, we're talking like these are basically a game that you just have to press forward and you win, and you're cheating on this kind of game. Like, you're using cheats for a game like this. Like, why are you even bothering? Like, are you the type that cheats on Spore? Like, are you the type that uses cheats on freaking Spore of all games? Slime Rancher, Caught the Rope. Yeah, those kinds of games. Why would you cheat on Stanley Parable? Exactly. That is my point. Like, cheating on Limbus Company is like one level above on cheating on the Stanley Parable. We're not talking about looking up a playthrough or something like that. Like, using cheats on the Stanley Parable. To see, I'm just looking if there's any other games that I can recognize that would have that same level of why even bother? Let's see, what's another one? Vanishing of Ethan Carter. I think this one's a walking simulator. What Remains of Edith Finch. Like, these kinds of games that you just have to press forward and you win. By the way, What Remains of Edith Finch, very fun experience, that one. But yeah, no, like, you get my point, right? Like, this is my point. Like, why would you even bother playing the game at all? Like, why would you even bother with something like that? So are we cheat shaming people that use cheats on Limbus Company? Yeah, there's 64 dooms, apparently. Like, why cheat on Undertale? Like, in Undertale, you can get yourself, like, an unlimited health cheat, and that's it. Like, that I understand, because Undertale is a bullet hell. Like, that one, there's that. But, yeah, Stanley Parable. Like, at that point, you are cheating for the sake of cheating. Like, no. What are you doing? I see cheating on Limbus Company. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use a bot to do the grinding for me. It's like, why? Why? There's Super Mario, 64 Super Mario's, dude. Like, how do you make so many so far? Yep. Undertale itself is easy. I know that the bullet hell later on goes on. Lazy people. Yeah, as I said, third world mentality. Because I know so many people from back in Guatemala that have that exact same mentality. It's the type of person that as a secretary, they steal the paper clips or the pencils or the pens because there's not much else for them to steal. That kind of mentality of, I just want to get ahead, but I don't want to do it legitimately. They are greedy and want a lot of EGO shard crates without doing anything because they use the excuse, why would I spend an hour on a mirror dungeon when I can do something else? Then do something else. You don't value it. You value it enough to pay for a bot or a macro for it, but you don't clearly value it enough to put the time into it. Put the time into it, and that's it. But people macroing a YouTube out over 1,000 days of total playtime, I don't get that. I don't understand that. Like, if you have that for a game, like if you had something like that in the game that is just like you have to sink in so many ridiculous hours for the grind, I don't get it. The world record for speedrun in their dungeon is around 6 minutes. That's impressive. Some people just bought to sell the account too. Yeah, no, like I can like that much I can kind of understand. You know, like you're in like pre-Maduro capture Venezuela, you're in like Iran, one of these countries where, yes, getting your like selling your account like that, yeah, you're gonna sell it for like $50 and that's gonna feed you for like 5 months kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, it's insane. Yeah. Get why the macro? Because they have nearly 30 days of playtime and still not mid-game. Yeah, I guess I'm just biased as well because I've been using Limbus Company as a way to increase my productivity at work. So for me, I've been able to do mirror dungeons as a way of increasing productivity at work. So I guess in that sense, I'm also biased in that sense because I have it really good. I have it really good. In that sense, at least. Come on! Ah! That's just FOMO? But of all the games, like Limbus Company, of all the games, is the one game where I've seen FOMO legitimately not be an issue. Like, this game addresses FOMO in the way of the dispenser. Like, except for the Walpurgis map. Like, except for that one, that you have to wait a bit of time, everything else you can just get. You just have to put a couple of hours in, and yeah, that can be annoying, but that's the game. Like, we're not talking about World of Warcraft here, we're talking about Limbus Company. So, there was the Arc Knights collab, so I guess, for stuff like that, yeah, but, yeah, I don't know. I don't get it, but I don't have to. They can't spare 6 minutes. I mean, usually, what, it takes me about an hour to finish a mirror dungeon usually. So yeah, you know, realistically, yeah, it's an hour. But that's the point of games. You spend time playing them, and that's the point. That's the point. So yeah, no, I don't get it. I just don't get it. There we go. Oh, wait, there's one more. Go, Quixote, go! Good girl. Good girl, Quixote. GG. GG. All right, let's see. Let's see. What do we got? Ah, so they were mermaids. If you optimize, you can finish Mirror Dungeon around 20 minutes. I think 1 hour is the least that it has taken me, but I was also working, so... Worst macros are exploit macros, which literally are just a bot using exploits. I don't know. Yeah, why even bother with that? But yeah, whatever.
아마 파티에 너무 열중했는지
Whoever sailed on this ship, they were probably too distracted by the party to realize that they broke a law of the lake, so they ended up getting devoured by a whale. Yeah, you can see the whale back here. Oh god. And this deserted ship is the aftermath.
우리 배가 규칙을 어기지 않았어도
Even though we stick
규칙을
to every
어겨
single law of the
파도에
lake,
겹쳐진 다른 데와 얽힌다면
depending on the
어떤
type of its
파도냐에 따라서
waves,
덩달아서
getting
피해를
too
볼 수
close to a
있어.
ship that broke the law could get us swept up in the aftermath. Those are mermaiders. Deathlock reference, nice. Breaded chicken schnitzel. Excuse me. I should make one of these days. Their single lapse of judgment led to this chilling catastrophe. I remembered Ishmael looking into the lake, muttering to herself. I also remembered the rough, biting words she threw at us. This was the reality of the great lake that Ishmael survived before joining us. And here you can see the people or the souls being dragged. A place where even the smallest mistake could mean total annihilation. Man, the Lovecraftian style here is so cool. Alright, there you go, that's the whale. They got raptured, yep. A place where one must struggle endlessly to survive the terrible unknown. So, this was the kind of path Ishmael sailed before joining us. If only I'd known, then maybe I could have been more understanding of her. I know what his name is. HP Lovecraft. HP printers and their ink. There you go. That ain't no whale. In this world it is. I keep going back to my quarrel with Ishmael back at the boatworks. I can't stop thinking about it.
내려온 인어들은 처리했지만
We have dispatched the mermaids and descended into the deck, but lingering any longer may draw the rest of them to us.
파티는 끝났다.
This party is over. Let's return to our ship.
We left the cruise ship as fast as we could. After an indeterminate amount of time. So, we didn't find anything. I made the wrong call. I shouldn't have made such a rash decision.
됐어.
Okay. At least we're still alive. She's looking at the bright side. Progress. And that was that. Ishmael didn't say more.
그래도 물자는 더 챙길 수 있었어.
It is fortunate, however, that we procured ourselves some ration for the journey ahead.
어이, 레이더 상에.
Hey, Runner, Raiders got something.
잡힌다.
It's large.
좌표의 중앙과
That
굉장히
is
가깝네요.
very close to the center of the coordinates.
그렇다면 이 점이
Then that dot of the radar has to be.
21구의 로보토미 지부.
The Lobotomy Corporation branch of District 21.
잠깐 밖에서 바람 좀 쐬고 올게요.
Going out for some air.
Ishmael slowly returned to the spot by the ship's railings where she stood muttering to herself. For a moment, I wondered if I could follow her like I did earlier, but...
They said the thing, they say the thing every Canto, yeah. And don't forget, Lobotomy Corporation is one of the previous games. The one we're in is the Limbus Company. But maybe she wanted some time alone to think about things. I decided to leave her be.
정신 꽉 잡아.
Like a corporation that gives out lobotomies? That's just a psych ward, isn't it? Or the corporation itself is a lobotomy. Or a corporation for the lobotomized. Yeah. Why does Project Moon love the letter L? I don't know. It's a cool letter. It's the coolest shape in Tetris. And, yeah, Lobotomy Corporation, Library Reader, Limbus Company. And I mean, the creators did take an L at the start, so yeah. Learning why it's called Lobotomy Corporation is part of playing the first game? Hell yeah. Get your shit together.
자꾸 감정을 내비쳐서는 안
What are your feelings from them?
내 단 하나의 목표를 이루기로
I
했잖아.
have a mission.
작사를
I must see
그렇게
through to
가리는
the end. My one and only mission. Sharpen my harpoon for that singular moment. All start with an L, yep. Don't you slander the glorious TPs? TPs is alright. L is probably the most challenging to use. I
차가워지고
have to be colder,
가까워져야 해.
harsher.
나에게는
I have
꼭
a
이루어야
mission
하는
that
목표가 있고
I can't fail.
그걸 방해하는 것들.
If anything even
방해가 될 만한
dares to
것들.
stand in my way, I'll. Yes, you'll kill it. Yes, we've seen this. We've seen this. Yes, yes. Yes. L piece is the I piece is the best. I mean, it's the most flexible one.
아직 계약은 없구려.
Oh boy.
여전히 난
Or the square piece. Yup. Oh, 524. The Calamity. Devourer of Gods, welcome today. How you doing?
저거겠군.
There it is.
목적지
Our destination.
로보토미 집.
Lobotomy Corporation branch of U Corp.
파일럿 씨가 말씀하신 생존자분들
You think there's still
안전하게
there?
계실까요?
The survivors pilot mentioned?
살 수 있는 시간은 충분하오.
There's lot has transpired since then. We still have time aplenty. As Sinclair and Yi Sang shared their thoughts, the large structure loomed over ever closer, out of the mist and into our line of sight. Just now for the interesting stuff, yeah, it looks Lovecraftian. We're still in the Mephias this time. Yeah, he's been there. He's been there. Calamity and the Devourer of Gods, welcome. Yep. Yep. What did it say, son? Would it be spoilers? Yes, please avoid that. Dumbledore dies. Game mech? Yes, he does. So does Darth Vader. So, we love Sewage Lake? Yep. And as Sinclair and Yisang shared their thoughts, the large structure loomed over ever closer, out of the mist and into our line of sight.
크리피하군.
Ah! Creepy! Every sinner, save for Ryoshu, froze.
그러니까
Yes.
저게
Yeah.
로보토미 지부라는 말이?
Lobotomy Corporation branch?
좌표 범위에서 한없이
We are
중요한
as close as
전달받은
it's
정보와
physically
크기가
possible
일치하는
to be to the
그렇습니다.
center of the area delineated by the coordinates. The structure's size and appearance match the intel we received as well.
Dante learns to summon Cromer as a pet and eats 4.5 guns. Oh my god. Been reading a book about Osama bin Laden recently. Spoiler alert, he dies. Yup. Oh. The sight was enough to shut everyone up. Hiding man, welcome today. No Korean, please. We speak English in here because I can't read that. To hope that there may be any survivors in this structure was far too optimistic a notion for what appeared before us.
흰 물체들의 사이로
Oh!
로보토미
I observe the
코퍼레이션의
Lobotomy Corporation logo between the wet materials. Begin.
그럼 진짜로 저게
So that's really only the smeared logo of the Lobotomy Corporation branch glistened amidst the mounds of pallid, blasphemous white. This was the undeniable reality we found ourselves in. There's the logo.
대체 무슨 일을 겪으면
Oh boy.
저런 꼴이
Reading
됐을까?
a book about animals, and all of a sudden it started talking about animals, like on the first page. Fucking. Oh. Alright. What the hell happened here? Spoilers. I know someone else that played through the whole game, but be careful of them, sake of who's haven't. Yeah, and yeah. Like, Amaya is taking a cautious, stuff it, but yeah. Shouldn't Megumi summon Mahoraga? I mean, we have Megumi here and she don't summon nothing. Gaming content, welcome today, how you doing?
파일럿 씨의 이야기대로
Pilot said that the last thing that the Twin Hook Pirate said before leaving this place was, the calamity is coming, wasn't it?
우리가 일을 시작한 지 얼마
This
되지 않았을
sight
적에
summons to my mind memories from the earlier days of this company. The manner in which the organic tissues are plastered over the walls is quite reminiscent of that experience.
What? Oh yeah, Megumi, yeah, sorry, Megumi. They were talking about Megumi, like some character called Megumi summoning something, and yeah, that's not you. That is not you. Yeah, they were talking. They were being silly. Megumi Fushiguro from Jujutsu Kaisen. I haven't seen Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, I haven't seen Jujutsu Kaisen. I have so much that I need to catch up on, dude. There's so much. Yeah, JJK, yeah, that one, yeah. Ugh.
기사치부 때
Back at the decor branch, huh?
안에 독가스가
I hope there's no
차거나
poison gas trap or anything like that in here.
D-Corp was the first one we did, isn't it? JJK, like, there's so many incredible anime. Like, I still need to catch up on Freerun Season 2. But this week, I am catching up on work. Like, I have to prep for the full-time experiment, so... Yeah. Alright.
당신은 배신자가
Oh, die Corporation. There was a traitor in our midst. Thus, it would be false equivalency to use that experience to gauge the intensity of this mission. Begin. 3 versus 2 polyrhythm, yes.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be much better here, if not worse.
그럼 파일럿 씨의 동료분들은
Pilot's team is already.
민어가 되진 않았으면
We should consider them lucky if they haven't been turned into mermaids.
So, the calamity was... The calamity that Pilot mentioned didn't destroy the Lobotomy Corporation branch. It transformed this place into something uncanny. Something so grotesque that total obliteration would have been preferable to whatever happened here. Oh no, U branch got touched by Nurgle. Oh no. It got touched by Nurgle. This is exactly what happens when Nurgle does anything to your world. Oh no. Oh no. Is that why the water is also green? Yeah, this is pure pestilence right there. This is, yep, this is just the doings of Nurgle. Oh god. Yep, Nurgle and maybe Zinch.
Well, destruction isn't the only kind of calamity in this world.
Nurgle assimilates stuff? It can, yeah. Water can be green, that's natural. I mean, swamp water. I mean, there are waters out there that can be green, yeah. Your favorite game is, if this is a lies, truth of straight of slightly disinformation. Game Ec, oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? Ocean water? Oh, there are areas, yeah, of ocean water that can be green. Yes. When you merge the green cliff with the red gaze, you get summoned the imaginary technique Orange Dante. Yep. You know, I mean, there's a lot of algae growing in the same place? I think so, something like that.
The Great Lake is home to 5 calamities. 4 now, I suppose.
Four calamities! 4 chaos gods! Tell me they don't draw from... Like, has anybody ever asked Project Moon CEO if he likes Warhammer 40k? Has anyone done that? And yes, there used to be 5, now there's 4. Mersault killed it. Mersault 100% killed it. Yep. Yep, Mersault 100%. Mersault was peckish, so he decided to eat the 5th calamity. Gary is a trilogy soon to show up. Nice. Oh my god. Yep, there you go.
무슨 뜻이야?
Whatever do you mean? I meant that you'll find out soon enough.
What was the 5th Chaos God? I remember there was one, but rarely mentioned. I mean, there's theories about a 5th Chaos God depending on the thing. Like, for example, the parody series of If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device says that there is a 5th Chaos God, which was brought on by the God Emperor of Mankind, which was the Chaos God of Unbelief. Like, that's what they said. There isn't really a 5th Chaos God so far. Like, at least in 40k. In the, in Warhammer Fantasy, the god of the Ratmen, of the Skaven, is considered to be ascending to Chaos God level. There is one, demon prince in 40k right now that is seeking to ascend to Chaos God levels. Which would be like the Chaos God of Technology or some shit. But he's not quite there yet. So yeah. 400 kilometer again in Canto 3, there you go. Oh boy. It has no different than a goldfish. Yep. Nice snack. Funny enough, I always felt that Project Moon kind of has cool mixture of cyberpunk and 40k. I mean, it's a cyberpunk world set in Hungary with 40k, with influence from 40k 100%. Clear obscure Canto 3, there you go. It also had robo races? Yes.
재앙은 아무리 조심하고
No
피하려
matter how
해도
careful you are,
그것들은
at the Great Lake,
규칙대로 움직이지 않아도
the
되는
calamities
힘을
will
가져서
always find you.
불현듯 찾아오니까요.
The laws of the Great Lake don't apply to them, making it impossible to predict their patterns.
Oh.
And now's the time for you to row your way into the ruins of the calamity left behind. Take the skiff to the Lobotomy Corporation branch. It's on the lake adjacent to this one. I'll be keeping my distance and watching from this lake, just in case of an emergency.
Kim Ji-hoon said that he likes Half-Life and Counter-Strike, but no mention of 40k. Yeah, but that is very different. That is very different. Like, if he doesn't know about 40k, that would be very surprising to me. Given all the parallels we've seen, that would be very surprising to me. Alright. Isn't that exactly why you should be coming with us? Isn't that exactly why you should be coming with us?
Who knows what the guidebook's thinking, eh?
Arbitrary Log, World's Cutting Slash? Yes. After a quick tinkering from Faust, the skiff tied to the side of Mephistopheles began its slow descent. It's the same skiff we used to get to the cruise ship.
입에는 여러모로 자주 쓰게 되네요.
We're getting a lot of use out of this boat.
자막만 해서 아까도 그랬지만
Still
영
don't
믿지
trust this
않았지.
dinghy. Too small. The small engine on the skiff revved gently, and our short, sputtering journey to the Lobotomy Corporation branch began.
호수에는 원래 안개가 많이 끼나요?
Yeah, that might have been about video games, like what's his face, Kim Ji-hoon, like the one I've been asked, like, oh, what's your favorite game? Because 40k is a setting that has a bunch of games, but it's not a game itself. It has a game, it has a bunch of games, but yeah. RCO has heard of 40k, it's barely known there. Then that's a lot of coincidences we're seeing over here.
Are the lakes usually this foggy? The lake earlier was pretty misty too.
주의하는 것이 좋겠어.
We must remain vigilant. Fogged up horizons are climate quite ripe for an ambush. Forsooth, 'tis the number one rule of adventure and tales. There was a growing sense of trepidation among the sinners as we climbed the pale, membrane-enveloped stairs leading up to the Lobotomy Corporation branch.
어때 단테? 황금가지
Hey,
느껴져?
Dante, can you sense it? The golden bow? Not yet.
확실해?
You sure about that? Rhodia was visibly disappointed. Maybe she was half hoping that I'd tell her that the golden bow wasn't here, so we should turn around and head right back to Mephistopheles.
이런데 올 때마다 내가 유난 떠는 것 같긴 하지만
Worry what to the
이번엔
demon
좀
that
더
we
기분이
gotta
안
check
좋단
out
말이지.
places like this, but I have real bad feeling about these guys.
The closer we got to the entrance, the more reluctant the Sinner's gates became, as though they were growing increasingly wary that some unseen enemy could ambush them at any second.
뭐 하자는 거죠? 안 갈 건가요?
What's the hold up? Aren't you coming?
Oh, you feel it? Dread. I thought it would affect you the most. You're the one who spent years in the lake after all.
그래서 안 갈 건가요?
So? That's what's stopping you.
It's...
안 갈 사람은 여기에서 기다리던가요.
Wait by the entrance if you're not going.
아저씨, 한참 전부터
What do you expect, mate? You're giving up talking sense into a while ago. I thought she'd gotten a bit more cooperative as of late. Guess I was wrong.
가긴 가야지.
Well, we do have to go.
Ishmael appeared to be the only sinner uninterested in the golden bow. Lord of Grinches, welcome today. How you doing? Little apples of a whole 8 hours? That's a whole sleep. Welcome today. How you doing? Who wins? Blue Ideal Yin Disease Sang or Yellow Ideas? Spice Bro She Sang? No clue. Alright. The golden bow, the unfathomable bone-chilling horrors of the lakes. I was starting to believe that she considered all of that nothing but obstacles between her and her mission.
건물 전체를 덮고 있는 이 흰색
What may
점막
be
같은
this
건 무엇이오?
pale mucus membrane covering the entirety of the structure? A Koopa moment? Yeah. Some
곰팡이
kind of
같은 걸까요?
mold? Maybe?
뭐
F.
균류라고 하기에는
To
다른
identify
특징들이
this
중요하니까.
fungi would require it to exhibit characteristics unlike the ones we can observe here.
내가 봐도
agree.
균류의 형태로
They don't appear to be fungi, in fact.
오이 살아있는 생체 조직으로 보이는
They appear to be made of organic, living flesh tissues. See the blood vessels here? They've got the random shapes without purpose of intent.
Oh god. Very Nurgle. Very Nurgle. Oh god, and you can see the bodies over here. Oh no.
어이가 없군. 이런
Ridiculous.
들이 많.
I am surrounded by IF.
무슨 의미지?
What do you mean?
혼돈에서 피어난
Are reliant on the chaos of existence, cannot create patterns such as these.
Somebody doesn't know about Nurgle. Somebody doesn't know Nurgle. Let's see. If I can look up Warhammer Darktide. Like, there's areas in Warhammer Darktide that look exactly like this. That look very similar to this. Like, we are talking like the like in Warhammer 40k, there's a game called Darktide, which is kind of the Left 4 Dead version of Warhammer. And yeah, there's areas like this one right here. So very Nurgle, very Nurgle. You look at like other stuff that Nurgle has, right? Like it's very much along these lines of just spreading stuff like that. It's insane. That's quite something. Warhammer Darktide, if you have friends to play with, is such a fun game. It's such a fun. It's really intense. It's really intense. So, let's see what we get.
전체를 바라.
Look at the big picture, fool.
Have you ever seen a great clean one? Yes, I have. Yes, I have seen a great clean one. It's awful. It's awful. Are we gonna Catwoman again? No. Yeah, looking at goop monsters now. Yep. Nurgle looks huggable. I mean, his great unclean ones are, yeah. And I mean, canonically, Warhammer 40k, Nurgle, like all of the Chaos Gods except for Nurgle, their followers are absolutely miserable. Like, you know, Tzeentch followers are usually having some sort of like mental breakdown, like some sort of collapse like that. Khorne followers are unreasonably fuck-ass mad all the fucking time. Slaanesh, they are always seeking extreme sensation, so it's always that desire of more, that greed to it. But then you have Nurgle. The nickname for Nurgle, Khorne, Khorne. And Nurgle is called Papa Nurgle. And Papa Nurgle gives you his blessings. And every follower of Nurgle is super fucking happy. Like, all of them are happy, they're joyful, they're happy to spread Nurgle's blessings everywhere. So Sinner just entered the Cubicle branch, already started or something, yeah.
전체를 생각한다면
Gazing at the big picture, I only see a pointless disputation of what does not, but ways are bigger.
Papa James gives his blessings, different, yes.
그대들도 멈출
You're
생각은
not
아니지.
to stall now.
저기
See better. Ishmael already walks as far distance away from us.
Yeah, she's just... All the gods suck except for that healing goddess, but Nurgle got her in a cage or some shit. Something like that, yeah. Something like that. Yeah. GG. Alright, we got time for one more. We got time for one more. One more, and then we call it. One more, and then we call it a night. Tomorrow we have the Jam and Shred. If you haven't been to a Jam and Shred, it's a lot of fun. And with that... Don Quixote had stopped dead in her tracks. She was looking blankly at a section of the wall.
흥미로운 거라도 발견한 거야, 꼬맹이?
See anything interesting, kiddo? Here. In the wall.
어?
사람이 들어있어.
There is a person in this wall. Oh boy.
모형 아니야?
Maybe it's a sculpture.
모형이 이렇게나 생동.
If there is anyone capable of sculpting something so true to life as this, I'll drop everything and plead the artist to take me as their student.
Oh. No. The people Pilot was looking for.
시오, 괜찮은 것인가?
Hark! Heed mine words!
대체 거기에 말을 왜 거는 거야?
Why the heck would you talk to it? Oh no.
It's alive. Oh no. Nursora's body did not succumb to the influence of Nurgle, but after the end of the story, Nair's said, it is true that the doctor did not succumb to this was Nurgle, or did he submit to the will of Nurgle in some unusual way? Probably, yeah.
이것 보시오.
Behold!
이자 살아있어.
This man is alive!
진짜
Oh,
나 이렇게 소화 안 되는
this
기분
is
느끼는
the
거 오랜만이야.
worst. This is absolute worst. It's making me real queasy.
이보게들.
Hark, mine friends! This man is alive! We must free him from this bond post-haste!
그러고 싶어도 이미 늦은 것
Even
같기도
with the
하네.
one that dude looks, it's a bit late for him.
잘라내지 않고서 꺼내놓은.
Total disassembly is the only way I see it ever getting out of here.
God, you're finding this funny. NMC, welcome back. The last little bit of the day. Back to usual. Great Lakes, the most terrifying place I've ever been fiction. Yes, it really is. Yup. Truly evils of Slaanesh and Nurgle. Like, this might be all 4 Chaos Gods, yeah. Which in 40k is called Chaos Undivided. That could be the 5th Calamity, actually. Chaos Undivided. All 4 at once. Wow.
Well, by now we should be getting used to these failures.
It's not a failure, really. Yeah, Ryoshu's super sadistic, yeah.
단단히 벽에 박혀 있다. 일반적인
The body is fairly large and was no ordinary human strength could separate this body from it, baguette. But Mersault's strength.
하지만 일반적이지 않은
With superhuman strength, you risk tearing the body into several parts, baguette.
살수 없는
Fear.
게 소행이로군.
This is an evil that cannot go unanswered.
억지로 쑤셔넣은 흔적은 없어 보여.
Impressive. There's no sign of anyone forcing it into the walls.
I think this thing looks pale. I don't know, is it correctly? Yeah, it kind of looks pale. Yeah, it's a little bit pale. OG background is Little Zero, the scariest place in fiction.
아주 자연스럽게
Warhammer 40k is
전시돼.
one of the scariest fucking places,
원래
yeah.
이렇게 태어났던 것처럼
This
말이야.
is quite a natural exhibition. As though this was how it was conceived from the very beginning.
With only the one entity that's not named? No, that's Chaos Undivided.
이번에야말로
This thought,
구할 수 있을
I
거라고
thought this would be different this time.
약속까지 했는데
We made a promise. Give our word. Yet the calamity cares not for what humans, measly humans, would want. For the chaos gods think beyond any individual lives. This is the most Ryoshi has ever spoken. Yup. Warhammer 40k might actually help you understand Project Moon. I won't say in what aspects when I'm saying about Warhammer 4. Yeah, like I'm seeing so many parallels with Warhammer. It's insane. Unlike the other sinners, Ishmael didn't even spare a glance to those that were trapped within the walls.
관리자님, 저것들을
Manager,
찾아보았다고
staring at them would magically summon the golden ball to your
전진하자고 말씀
palms.
좀 하시죠.
Say something so we can move on. Sorry to say they made a world worse than Rio or Nosgoth. Yep. You know, like, there is Komarok. That is one of the most horrifying places to be anyone that is not a Drukhari, any living being that is not a Drukhari. There's the demon Kulaba, which is the worst thing that can happen to any female in the world of 40k. Yeah, there's a lot out there in 40k that is just absolutely one of the most horrifying things out there. Yeah, let's see. I guess there's nothing we can do for them. Still.
저는 누누이 말했어요.
And I've said repeatedly that I don't want to waste time.
이곳에선 호수의 규칙을
No, we don't have to worry about the laws of the lake here, so
느긋하게 가도
why don't we make this a bit more leisurely?
둘러봐도 역시
Sure, look around all you want, but you won't find any survivors here.
여기 있지 않은가?
A testament against thy claim is right here!
살아있는 척하는 것들이잖아요.
Those things aren't really alive. They're only pretending to be. Yet,
이건 아무리 봐도 그것이고
I recognize
그것이 지나간
these.
자리에
They've
멀쩡한
run
사람이
left
있어.
behind by the thing. The thing that leaves nothing unchanged in its wake. Zinch. Or it could be the thing. From, you know, the book and the film. The thing. Shit, the thing. The thing. The thing. The thing has a lot of similarities to this. Oh my god. Yeah, no, this is based on The Thing. This part is based on The Thing. Like, The Thing, one of the most... a very, very interesting horror, like, thriller film. Like, you know, like this kind of stuff over here. Yeah. No, not The Thing from Fantastic Four. Like, The Thing. The film, The Thing. The ultimate alien in Alien Terror. Yeah. You play the game out of it? It's such an interesting one, yeah. Some aspects more scary than in 40k Warhammer. Maybe in some aspects, but I would say, like, out of all the horrors you can have in 40k, like, the thing is, 40k is such a vast universe that basically any type of horror you could possibly imagine is there. Yeah, the Fantastic Four thing makes there, yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, like, this kind of thing, it looks white, maybe to comply with, like, Chinese censorship. But then, yeah. 40k is fucked up, especially for a civilian. Like any individual human that is not in a paradise world is, yeah.
그것은
It could swallow the whole world in the blink of an eye, but it also spews it back out just as quickly. Korea, not Chinese, but I don't think Korea has the same kind of like this whole thing with the replacing blood with white, because that is a Chinese censorship thing to replace blood with white. But yeah, it's white for a specific reason over here. So I guess there's gonna be a lower version. So it's not censorship. It's an actual reason. Okay.
그렇게 토해내는
What
것은
it spills out
결코 온전한
never
형태가
comes
됐어.
back right. So yeah, it's like journeying into the warp.
웃기잖아요.
Isn't that funny?
그렇게 뱉어낼 거라면
If it's gonna spew it out anyway, what's the point in devouring it in the first place? Living 40k is like the worst execution that you can expect. No way you can survive natural death. Yeah, no way you can survive to live a natural death in 40k. Unless you're in a paradise world, which are very few and far between. You know what you mean? It's pretty funny to see randomly, yes. Limbus is not available in China anyway. Oh, look at that. So yeah, there's gonna be an explanation for this. Limbus Company is Korean and mature into that, so it says your loves are as prevalent. Good. Let's take another look at the horrors in Canto 3 for further proof that this is an acidity. Yeah, that's true.
왜 마주하는 온갖 것을 다 삼키려고
I don't
하는지조차
understand.
모르겠어.
Why does it try to devour everything it comes across? Are you talking about the same whale you mentioned before?
그 어떤 모험담에도 그런
In no tales of
고래에 대한
adventure have I
이야기가
heard
없었어.
of one mention of such a terrifying whale. Is it truly a whale?
그러게 준비가 더 필요하다고 말할
Why
때
didn't you
그쯤이었어.
listen when I told you, all of you?
많이 먹었을 텐데.
We weren't ready. If you did, at least we could have been in the right headspace for the lake. But no. So, you're saying that whale you met devoured this building?
네.
Yes. How can you be sure of that?
그 고래가 지나온 모든 길은
Because this pale ruin is what the whale leaves behind.
모습으로 뒤덮이니까
Everything turns pallid. Like this building.
거수자 발견.
환상체일까요?
If it's an abnormality,
로보토미 GV만
we've even Lobotomy Corporation branch it alone.
그래.
Yeah, let's just say that's
다 썰어버리는 게
what it
낫겠다.
is and chop it down. Oh boy. Project Moon was so hellbent to have their story their way that they refused to censor for China and doesn't acknowledge the fandom's existence under the table. Fair. That's good. That's good because turning away Chinese money is very difficult. Yeah, we'll go there a lot of time. Good. As big as a skyscraper. Yep, work with any of the PM games since their topics and general identities are so macabre and horrifying. The whole story would have been to be rewritten. Good. Good. Ishmael, you did a shit job at elaborating with your warnings. 100%. 100%. Finding how possible damage and unsealable liberation can work it. Yep. Chinese terrarium god.
잠깐
Wait a minute.
생존자일 수도 있어요.
That might be a survivor.
뭐지? 이 인간은 나와
Didn't you say that there would be a survivor down here? Which is it?
그래서
I
더
did.
놀라워서 그래요.
That's why it's so incredible.
어이,
Hey!
Ishmael, you should get close to. Ishmael strides towards the figure.
이스마엘 씨가 뭔가 환상체 같은 정신적인 것을
Cheating.
당하신 거 아닌가요?
Mind controlled by abnormality?
그런 징후는 없었다.
Oh,
저자인
no such signs have been detected.
수학과.
There's nothing out of the ordinary in her eyes up again. Of course he can read that. The closer Ishmael gets, the more of the figure's body is taken by the pallid off-white membrane. The voice grows increasingly incoherent. Oh no.
말도 안 돼.
It's impossible.
분명
Just now it
방금까지
was
사람의 말을 하고
talking
있었어요.
like a human. Ishmael.
봤잖아요.
I saw it
분명-
too. Just now it Ishmael! You have to get away from... No, no.
이럴 리가 없어.
This can't be real.
내가 알고 있는 게
What I've known my whole life about this place is
이 호수에서
about the Great Lake.
지금은 감정의 동요가
She's
발생.
experiencing heightened emotions. But damn it, Ishmael! I could have asked one of the sinners to stop her, but before I even realized what I was doing, I was running towards Ishmael. I think it was guilt that pushed me to act. Guilt that I may have played a part in driving Ishmael to this point.
단테, 그대가 나서서는
Dante, you mustn't. But guilt can sometimes help. The figure's face shifted again when I approached Ishmael. The white membrane covering their face begins to withdraw, as though an unseen force is peeling it off the skin. Against Chinese access sometime with the game going live, there were reasons other than the League and access that were caught in crossfire. Oh, that sucks. Dante isn't guilty of anything. Sure, he could have asked, but Ishmael should have said something if she wanted to give a proper warning. Like, that much is on Ishmael. Like, she did not argue her case properly. And now we're here. But in theory, Golden Bow could be. The mouth didn't come back, but the eyes that looked at us were unmistakably human-shaped. They were blinking with effort. Oh no.
돌아왔어.
The membrane is gone?
관리자님이 가까이
This-
다가가니까
When you approached it,
사라졌어요.
this damn white membrane, it
망할
faded.
껍데기가.
황금 가지에 의한 중화제
It appears that the golden bow is counteracting its effects.
Faust approached us.
단테 씨의 머릿속에 있는
Dante,
황금 가지의
It
조각.
appears that the shot of the golden bow lodged into your clock is counteracting the infection of this politification effect to a degree.
The figure, whose mouth was still wrapped under a pallid membrane, blinks warily, as though they could understand what we were saying.
요?
Counteracting?
아니,
Wait, so with a golden bow,
이 인어가
a mermaid can
지금 다시
turn
사람으로
back
돌아올
into a
수 있다고?
human?
그
Is that
말을
what you're
하는 거죠?
saying? Did I get that right?
제가 잘 이해했어요.
Faust?
충분한
While
검증은
that theory has not been properly cross-examined,
가능성
Just tell me if it's possible. Though it was curt, I've never heard such intense desperation in her voice before. God, that would have been a typo for the ages. Yep. Oh.
네.
yes,
적어도 이것을
although
먹고
it may
지나갔다고
be
추정되는
limited
고래
to
인어들은
mermaids of the white of the whale that presumably devoured this structure.
Manager
관리자
Dante, just what are you
꾸역꾸역
realizing that there was
밀어넣으려고
something
노력했던
that I could have
그날의
done?
기억이
Memories of that day, the
어쩌면
nightmare that I
해결법이 있었을
tried so
거라는
hard to
생각에
lock away.
자꾸만
They're
눈앞에서
coming right
그려지잖아요.
back before my eyes.
저 고래에게 투해져
I
버린
can
채로
see them vomited from that whale,
떠다니고
sinking,
있었더니
floating in the briny sea. All of them. She argued her case probably instead of talking back, arguing against, despite time again that we've been again that and not be a brat. We could have been more prepared. Absolutely. Any lack of preparation could be placed heavily on Ishmael. A good chunk of it, at least. Yes. Ishmael looked at me with a vacant expression.
당신에겐 들리는 거죠?
You hear it too, don't you?
그날의 파도 소리가
You hear how the waves roared that day? Ishmael was right. Emotions of the past begin flooding, roaring before me. Ishmael. She stands alone in a sea of tall, rolling waves. I nodded carefully. Once
전승의사였죠.
I was a seafarer,
해결사기도 했고
a fixer,
뱃사람이기도 했고
a sailor.
그런 인생이었는데
I was something in that awkward middle ground which we called whalers.
아세요?
Do you understand? No. Do you see them?
모든 걸
Do you see the looks on the faces of those who dare to wager everything and
사람들의 표정이
who had nothing left to wager? Whaling ships carry people like them across the waves. So, you've seen it yourself. The whale that devoured this place.
지금까지 우리가 만났던 고래들은
Whales we've met so far
아예
transformed
자신의
those they
것을
devour
재구성하여
into something
바뀌게
completely different. Into something utterly unrecognizable from those who they were before by rearranging and replacing their whole body. The bottom of the barrel is CG, the recruiting pilot with Ishmael away from the group. I hate that CG. That team, our glorious streamer is using another reference. Lovely.
하지만
But that whale
그 고래는
is different.
그 창백한 고래에게 삼켜진
Those devoured by the pallid whale are
하얀 마개만
transformed.
감싸진 채
They're
모두 그 형태가
still themselves,
온전하게
just
남아있었어요.
wrapped in a pale membrane. There we go. That is Big Dick Moby right there.
그걸 온전하다고 하긴 좀
I guess it's a stretch to say that they're still themselves.
외곽을 향해 키를 조종할 때가
Sometimes we sail our ship towards the outskills. There, we'd see those ships, those false ships. The ships that have turned completely pallid.
고래잡이 사이에선
It's an old wisdom among whalers that
호수를
those
이리저리
ships
돌아가는
must
한이
be
있도록
avoided at all
반드시
costs,
피하라는 이야기가
even if it meant going all the way around the lake they're in.
그 배는 원래
Because the
타고 있던
sailors
선원이 가지고
consumed
있던
by that
습성이
whale retain everything.
능력은 바뀌지 않은 채
Their habits, their skills.
호수를 돌아다니는 다른 목들을
Except
습격하는 것이
they wander the lake
목적이
only
되지
to
않도록
attack
하는
everything they come across. Raja, welcome today. How you doing? The whale, yup, Big Dick Moby. The captain of the Pequod. Our ship.
그자의 목표가 그거였죠.
She had a mission
자기 손으로
to hunt that pallid whale with her own two hands.
그 안에서 생활하는 내내
The entire time we sailed in the
그자는 그 고래를
Pequod,
잡아내는 것이
she
얼마나
sermonized our
가치 있고
ears
대단한
off about what a worthy, honorable mission it was to hunt that whale.
귀가 따갑기도 했고
It was annoying,
제자가
and
제정신이 아니라는 것도
we
알 수
knew that
있었죠.
she wasn't exactly all there, but... Wait, so that's Captain Ahab, and Ishmael was one of the... Ooh.
아니지.
Oh,
어쩌면
maybe she just knew how to sink the rest of us to the depths in
정확하게
her
알고 있던
insanity.
걸지도 모르겠네요.
Enjoying the story more of the battle. I'm enjoying the story more than the rest of the gameplay. Like, the gameplay itself is nice, but the story is just...
어느새 우리도
Her missions soon became our very own.
인생의 유일한
To hunt that
도전이자
pallid whale became our salvation, our destiny.
배 안의 모두를 미쳐버리게 만든
That
거야.
captain drove everyone in that ship mad.
결국 우리는
When the time finally came to face the whale,
되었고,
the whale from which all that hatred, all evils of the world sprung, we were promptly crushed, devoured,
삼켜져버렸죠.
reduced to a scattered pile of driftwood. The video needs some multiply grade 1 fixers. One will escape that whale. Yep. And I came to floating in the vast coldness of the sea, holding on to my dear life to a piece of driftwood. There was nothing left. Nothing. Mirror Dungeon? I've been doing a lot of Mirror Dungeons, yeah. Not this week so far, but I've been doing Mirror Dungeons.
붙잡고 있던 것이
And I realized what I was holding on to wasn't a piece of driftwood, but
용서가 되지 않아.
that's why I can never forgive her. Oh my god, it was the captain. Oh boy. At a certain point, this stopped being a conversation. Ishmael's words grew increasingly aimless, like a vortex of the sea, endlessly whirling place. Now it was clear that what Ishmael's mission was. where the tip of the razor-sharp harpoon aimed. It was aimed at the captain that drove them all to damnation. An overwhelming tide of hatred and obsession burned fiercely in her direction. I'm going to kill her with my own two hands. There was no room for reason or rationality to convince her otherwise. Welcome out of this, huh? I suppose bringing up that I saw from Ishmael's obsession a glimpse of her old captain won't do anything to help right now. Rolls into win rate, especially with 3 cute bunnies center, 1-eyed Lord Honglu. Yep. Ishmael, we don't even know if that captain is still alive. I was desperately hanging onto my best mate's coffin. The coffin of someone who shared everything. It's when I, through the tempest, saw the captain. I saw that fucker standing alone, facing down that whale as it devoured her ship, laughing mad. Their fiercely loyal crew were floating on the surface of the outskirts sea, powerless to do anything but wait until they were too devoured. But none of that mattered to her. That bastard is still alive. She has to be alive. Still, she has to be. So, I have to find her. We have to. But before we kill the captain, Ishmael. It's like when I look at 12 and suddenly every single enemy rolls 50 on every one of their skills. I don't know if you can improve now. I don't know, man. I don't know. I haven't reached that far. I wanted to ask her which we she was referring to, but I was starting to think that nothing I say would improve anything if it didn't outright bring everything crashing down. That was when an imperceptibly light breeze broke through the silence. A solitary butterfly. It moved with grace, tinged with fragility, as though it did not fear the weight of this heavy silence. It took a moment to gently flutter into a puddle.
나비네요.
That is a butterfly?
You think any ordinary butterfly would wander in a place like this?
After a quick respite, the butterfly fluttered its wings and took off once again. It's like the butterfly is asking us to follow. Is it an abnormality? Finally, I was wondering when they shut their ugly mugs. Ishmael has special interactions and passive effect used in Canto V. Look at this. I don't have Captain Ishmael, but yes. It might be a trap, but we're lost. It's the only thing with any sense of direction we have at this moment.
찬성하겠소.
I'm in agreement.
나 개인에게도
I am also quite intrigued by the butterfly.
이들은 계속
What
무슨
you
말을 하는
think they
걸까?
are saying?
무엇라 하고 있지는 않았어.
I've been lending them my
듣고
ears,
있었네만.
yet none has yet to reach me.
일정한 규칙성을 띠고 있긴
They are
하지만
speaking in a certain
해석은
pattern, though I'm unable to decipher it.
일종의 부호 같은
It is a
느낌이죠.
code of
음파와
sorts,
암호
a
패턴의
mix of
체계를
sound
활용하고
frequencies
있습니다.
and encryption patterns.
Don Quixote was at the far back end of the line, looking back at the figure. I suppose it is true that without managing an esquire, There could be no resolution to thy predicament. When I walked away, the pallid membrane grew over the face again, burying it. And it began to shamble. Is it as Ishmael said? Will they now roam the Great Lake, attacking everyone and everything they come across? Not only their physical senses, but also their sense of self, forgotten deep under the pallid membrane. Oh boy! Oh my god. Okay. And we're fighting them. And we're fighting them. Okay, let's use this one first. This, and this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god, dude. Oh, this story, dude. This game, man. This game. That's Morse code. That's Morse code. That's Morse code. You met the strongest base enemies in the game? Insane, dude. Insane. Alright, let's bring you here. Let's bring you... you want red. You here, and here. How are you liking the story? I'm loving it so much, dude. This is so cool. It's so fucked up, but so cool. Read their skills follow actual Korean Moors, and they are sad to read. So Korean Moors, okay. Man. This Nether coin just kills my sanity? Yes. There's two. Oh my god. Alright, Rodia. Sword 2, please. Here we go. You here, and you make a lot of the red. There we go. Oh my god. That whale. Totally. Elino Samakun Tanchan-san, welcome to today. How you feel? The dummies are the strongest game in the game? I don't know. And Elino, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mosh Pit. Welcome today. How you doing? First round India. Man, this game, man. This is insanely good. God, I'm loving this game, dude. Awesome. Alright, there we go. Let's go. God, look at them. And they have the different... Oh, God. Fuck, dude. Oh, the whale cry in the background. Dude, this is so cool. This game, dude. Oh, come on. Oh, my God. Dagger Gremlin. There we go. Come on, Don Quixote. Oh, it's okay. Great name. Talia made a 1-minute elimination of the pallid whale that I see, and I recommend it. However, it does play the Millie song This Canto, which you have said is right. Okay, no, we'll do that afterward. Come on, Rodia. There you go. GG. GG, everybody. Oh my god. Man, this game, dude. Holy shit. And with that, we are gonna be calling it a night. Holy shit. Very late today. Yeah, we finished a little bit later than usual. I mean, during the full-time experiment, this is going to be the time we're going to be ending it, usually. Once again, everybody, if you missed anything today or you want to catch up to the full playthrough, it all goes to the Games Are Bastard channel. This is where we put the full VODs of the gaming after shows that we do. So, it's linked in the description. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And yeah, all the VODs eventually end up over here. So if you missed anything or you want to catch up with the full playthrough, all of it is over here. And yeah, man, next stream tomorrow is going to be wild. Tomorrow's going to be wild. Make sure that you join the Discord as well. Linked in the description and everything. Let me just go ahead and make some of these. And oh my god, this game, dude. Let me quit the game. Oh my god. So yeah, tomorrow we have a Jam and Shred. If you haven't been to a Jam and Shred, it's really fun at the guitar show. And dude, this game, man, that was awesome. That was awesome. wild as hell. And yeah, the guitar show, jam and shred. You request any song, I get one chance to shred along regardless of what it is that you request. And yeah, 6 p.m. Central European Time, that's when it starts. The full schedule, of course, on the Discord and the Twitch channels, both of them there. And yeah, join the Discord, follow the channel, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. More announcements will be coming in the coming days because I'm prepping for the full-time experiment. And yeah. And with that, that is going to be it for me today, everybody. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. Thank you for another incredible stream, for the follows, for the subs, for the bribes, for just being here, being cool about it. Again, I do not take this for granted. I am grateful every single day that I get to do this at all, and that any of you like this to begin with. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. So with that, thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. Have yourselves a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.